Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we take a closer look at something that helps you sleep, or that helps to enhance your sleep or your transition into sleeping, and we're talking about a smart pillow. That one, yes, that one. I can't show it closer to you because it's attached not via cable, that's a tube. You will learn that in a sec. So let's dive deeper into that pillow that aims exactly at people that sit at the desk from dusk till dawn. So exactly for people like me, and probably you if you look in YouTube right now. So let's check out what this pillow has to offer and what smartness you can bring into a pillow. That's the box, and that's the pillow itself, which is well sealed in a plastic bag, and it has a really good feel to it. It's some kind of memory foam, I guess. I mean, I'm not sure if it's a memory foam, but it feels very well. And at the back you see the connector. It's the only thing that hints that this is not just your regular pillow. And of course you get a user manual, and here is the base station, hub station, whatever you want to call it, the brain of the operation, I would call it. Pretty interesting looking, very shiny as you can see. And then you have the tube, which is the connection between the pillow and the base station. But there is something very important I want to get out of the way before we dive deeper in this whole experience with my little smart pillow, or however you want to call it. I'm not really concerned about electro smog, or however you call it. But when it comes to sleep, I don't want to sleep on my wireless router or something like that. And so I was a little bit skeptical when I read about this pillow. But what I didn't know from afar, or while checking it out the first time, I didn't realize that there are no electronics in that pillow. And that's very important, I think, for many people, because this here, that connected, what looks like a cable, is in reality a hose, a tube, where the air gets pumped from the base station. That is this little crystal, or this little but what does it actually do? It is basically a sophisticated airbag. So there's air that gets pumped into that airbag, so you can adjust the height of it and the traction of that pillow, which is a great way to just adjust the pillow to your needs. And to make those adjustments even more fine-tuned, you can choose between two different pillows. They are slightly different shaped and also different in size, but only slightly, as you can see. They are more or less similar, same sized, but the main difference here is that one is a little bit softer than the other one, and also the color is slightly different than the other one. So check it out. One is more dark gray and one is more light gray. The light gray is the softer one, but that is just for your information purpose, because I like to have a little bit more firm pillows. So this is why we go with the pillow you already saw so far, and we will stick to it. And also the height of the airbag inside is a little bit higher in the firm version than in the soft version. So just that out of the way. Let's move on. Or you have troubles falling asleep, and then you can try out the breathe adjustment, where they simulate some kind of breathing with that airbag, and you can try to match the pattern of that breathing of the pillow. So it should be an ease to fall asleep. But now let's get back to the base station before we fall asleep here. Actually, the control unit is way bigger than I imagined it, because on the images I thought maybe that's something like this, like my fist or something like that sized. But yeah, that thing is more the size of my head or half of my head, whatever. It's bigger than I expected it to be, but I guess it has to be, because this whole pumping experience, because there gets air pumped in the pillow, and that's happening in there, is really silent. So you don't really hear it at all. Really, believe me, it's really that silent. So I have my microphone here, and I will lie it down here, and I will turn up that pillow height up to 10. You will see that crystal rise. Have you heard anything? I'm going back to 1. Okay, going back to 1, some could say, yeah, it just lets air out. But then, okay, let's do it again. Up to 10. It's very silent. To be honest, the lamp that's lighting me right now is way louder than this unit. So the lamp that is, I don't know, 1 meter above me is louder than the device that's right beside my head. So don't worry. Is long enough so can be, yeah, somewhere a little bit further away from your bed, so you will definitely not hear it. And then maybe you say, hey, but when it's far away from a bed, how do I control my cool pillow here? That's a good question, my friends. And we have a good answer for that. Of course, you can control it via app. Then you can just chill out in your bed, make all the configurations on your phone, because let's be real, you are doom scrolling anyway when you're going to bed, aren't you? But it's not only a sophisticated remote control. I mean, it is kind of, because of course you can adjust everything from the app. So the pillow height or just cervical traction. Yeah, that's how you pronounce that, cervical traction. Your breathe adjustment and the ambi light from the crystal. Also, you can activate, deactivate very easily your sleep aid, smart mode, and so on. A program according to your settings, so maybe start the sleep aid mode that helps you sleep. So either way, if you're not a doom scroller guy, of course, you can have this thing beside your bed, and then you can use the touch controls at top. You can here adjust the height easily with those touch buttons, and also the traction and the breathe adjustment and the LED adjustment from the ring, from the ambi light, and then the whole fun can start. But if your hands are full or you just don't want to move or whatever, there's also then the voice activation. So you just say, "Hi Coco."
I'm here.
More intensity.
Intensity increased.
So you can just focus on whatever you're doing and keep on reading your book or whatever, and enjoy a little kind of massage for your neck. Really great stuff here. The only downside here is that you have to stick to these pre-configured voice commands, because right now I really needed that cheat sheet. But yeah, that's about it from my side, I think, about the smart pillow from Vytasync. And I had some really nice nights with it. I mean, this pillow, beside of all the smart features, is already a really good and comfy pillow in my opinion. So I'm really looking forward to it, to spend more nights with it. So yeah, if you also want to find out more about the pillow, check out the links in the description. There you find the link to their Kickstarter campaign, which goes online in June, and then you can back that beautiful pillow and get it for the best price possible, I guess. And if you have questions we didn't answer in that video, just drop us a comment and maybe we can help you. But beside of that, if you liked that video, then what about a like? Give us a thumbs up, follow the channel, and don't forget to hit the bell button so we can see each other next time. And so long, I wish you perfectly nice nights and hope you have a good night. Bye bye.